Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Here we are in the conference championship against the Minnesota Vikings in this fantasy draft series, fantasy franchise, however you want to call it. And if this is your first time coming, we basically drafted a team. All players on the NFL teams were drafted. And here we are in the conference championship now, as apparently the Saints and the Vikings are pretty good at drafting. As it's a first down. Phillip Rivers finding an open Jarvis Landry on the play. And that's going to give him about 30 yards, maybe. 20 or 30. As look at Phillip Rivers just nailing his target in Jarvis Landry. That's a first down. 1st and 10 once again. And now Rivers handing it off to LaShawn McCoy. But LaShawn McCoy gets popped behind the line. 3rd and 13 time now. Can the Saints just keep the Vikings away from the first down mark? And maybe the Vikings just have to kick a field goal. Oh, Conley open, but he drops it on contact. Jeez. Nice clutch play from Darwan Landry. But it's a 3rd and 5 play now. Carson Wentz is under center. He found him. Zach Zenner, the wide receiver, in motion on the play for a first down. Now 3rd and 8 situation. Wentz needs to find the solution to get that first down, as they were dual threat backs in the backfield, and a big throw to Antonio Brown for the first down. Carson Wentz's deep accuracy has been good so far this season. And just like that, not a lot of highlights for this first quarter, as it's 0-0, but a great overhead pass to Antonio Brown by Carson Wentz. 1st and goal now. James Starks spinning around. Touchdown, Saints. James Starks rushing it in for an 8-yard touchdown. Some great effort by the Saints running backs ever since Le'Veon Bell got injured a few weeks ago. That spin move was just nasty. 3rd and 4 now. Can the Vikings find a reply to what the Saints have just done on their offense? Rivers finding him. Conley, he was open, and he has gotten the first down for the Vikings. Now 1st and 10. Phillip Rivers, the aging quarterback, finding his receiver Conley on the route once again, going deep. And now, look at that, just Phillip Rivers, the awareness to throw it to Conley, who was open on the running route. Brent Grimes is the guy who just got burnt. And that was a nice one-handed grab by Conley. Now, Vikings are in the red zone. Phillip Rivers now handing it off to LaShawn McCoy, and McCoy gets tackled behind the line once again. Credit the tackle to Eric Weddle, the great safety on the play. As now Phillip Rivers dropping back. Oh my gosh! That would be a sack for James Harrison, but that is a roughing the passer on the Saints. And so that'll make it 1st and goal for the Vikings. Here we go, 3rd down and goal. Saints have been doing good these past 2 downs, stopping them. Phillip Rivers, an option play, and he just gets stopped. And I don't know how smart that was, but it looks like there's an injured player on the field. I don't know who that is. But the Vikings are going to have to settle for the field goal, as it's 7-3 right before half. 1st and 10 now. Wentz just gets sacked from the pressure. It's the rookie Joey Bosa, who I believe won Defensive Rookie of the Year. 3rd and inches now. Wentz running. He could have just thrown it to Adam Humphries, who was wide open, but Wentz deciding to take this into his own hands and run. 2nd and 1 now. Wentz dropping back, finding Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown, touchdown, but there's a flag on the field, and it might be on Adam Humphries. It looks like he shoved that receiver, and that might be going back. It's an illegal block in the back on the offense. Adam Humphries was the one responsible. As now it's a 3rd and 10, as the Saints are in the red zone. Only 11 seconds left. There's another flag on the play, but that is an incomplete pass. The offensive holding penalty. And now, that's going to make it a 3rd and 20. Now with only 7 seconds left, Wentz has to find an open receiver. He finds one in Humphries, but Wentz just could not make the throw. And so they're going to have to settle for the field goal with only 3 seconds left in the half. And it's good by Adam Vinatieri, and now it's a 7-point game here in halftime of the NFC Championship. We're back now in the second half, and it's 3rd and 7 to start off for the Saints. Saints finding Adam Humphries, but Humphries was too fast on his route and could not stop to turn to get past the first down marker. And now it looks like the Saints are going for it on 4th down. You don't see this a lot. The coach, Jimmy G, certainly does have some guts going for it on 4th down. And now he just found Adam Humphries, and Humphries is definitely past that marker for the first down. Great decision making by Carson Wentz so far. As now Wentz finding Joseph Faria, and Joseph Faria could be going out. No, he's not. He's at the 15-yard line. A nice 20-yard gain by Joseph Faria. I do have to say, Joseph Faria has been great stepping up for Dennis Pitta while Dennis Pitta has been injured. But Joseph Faria almost broke off for a touchdown. That would have been exciting for these New Orleans Saints here in the Superdome. Now 1st and goal. Wentz, he's looking to throw it. But Wentz getting sacked once again by Joey Bosa. His 2nd sack on the day. Just completely destroying Carson Wentz today. Now, Wentz finding Adam Humphries, but Humphries was not fast enough to dash to the touchdown, to the end zone. But now 3rd and goal. Very important for Carson Wentz. Now Wentz running, trying to find some room. Throwing it before the tackle, touchdown, Saints! Antonio Brown with the grab for the touchdown. That was mighty lucky on Carson Wentz's part. Just look at that. Antonio Brown running forever. And the cornerback, number 36, just stopped for a second. And that allowed Antonio Brown to take advantage. Now 1st and 10. The Vikings need to get back on the board if they want a chance to win. But James White starting this drive off with a great run for 10 yards. Now 2nd and inches. James White still in the backfield. Gets another handoff. And another run for about, this time for 8 yards. James White is definitely the hot running back right now, as LaShawn McCoy hasn't been getting any yards for these Vikings. 3rd and 3, finding an open Conley. Conley has been the receiver that has been so open this game. And the other 2 receivers, we'll have to get to that later. It's 3-17 once again, end of the 3rd quarter. Saints have got this in the bag, as Odell Beckham's been invisible for this Vikings team. As now a nice hit to Escobar on the play by Phillip Rivers. Now it's 1st and goal. These Vikings now 3rd down. They're on the 8-yard line. Rivers taking the snap, looking for an open receiver. Odell Beckham dropping it, but there's a flag on the play. I wonder what that is. Roughing the passer on the defense. Brooks Reed is responsible. And that's going to be 1st and goal. Handoff now to Brown. And Brown just gets tackled behind the line. Now 2nd and goal. It looks like they're going to go to their lucky man, James White. But James White getting tackled behind the line again. Saints defense really good against the run. And they're just proving that here. Now 3rd down, they might be going for a pass here. The runs have not been working for these Vikings. Now finding Odell Beckham for the touchdown. Finally, Odell Beckham has appeared for these Vikings, and he could be leading them right to a comeback. Phillip Rivers, great throw to Odell Beckham Jr. Let's look at that one more time. Just Rivers quickly finding Odell Beckham on the slant. Of course, he's getting covered by Brent Grimes, because Grimes has not been playing well for the Saints. It may look like it, but no. He's getting beat. As James Starks with the reception on the 3rd down play, and it's a 2-minute warning. That could have just sealed the deal for the Saints. 3rd down once again. Cole Beasley running. a crossing route, but he just gets stopped by the Vikings. Not the best decision for Carson Wentz. But it looks like they're going to go for all the marbles. I don't know how smart this is. But Wentz and the coach must have a plan. As a throw to Cole Beasley. Beasley made it! Cole Beasley's made it past the first down marker. And now I think the Saints are just going to run the clock out as James Stark's having another run. Fantastic run, and now he's gone past 50 yards. Now Wentz just calling audibles on the play. Hold on, Wentz is going for a pass. He's throwing it. Cole Beasley with the reception. And now Wentz has surpassed 200 yards on the day. And he also has a touchdown to his name. Look at that, just gutsy call. And I'm glad Beasley just held on to that one. It's now 3rd and goal. It's a run. Zach Zenner, however, couldn't get up to the touchdown, but that's going to be it. After a field goal, it's 10-20. The Saints are going to the Super Bowl. They are the NFC champions, and they're going to the Super Bowl for the 2nd time in Saints history. The last time they went to the Super Bowl, they beat the Colts with Drew Brees as their quarterback. Let's see if the Saints can repeat history and be 2-0 in the Super Bowl. But the Vikings did put up a fight at the end. But just in the end, the Saints came out your victors. As Wentz had a pretty good game. But Phillip Rivers had a better game for these Vikings. But you already know who took the dub. The Saints took the dub, so Carson Wentz is the better player of these quarterbacks. James Starks lost some yards, so he's under 50 yards. But 3.6 yards per carry is great. That's about the same as James White. And LaShawn McCoy was just neutralized the entire game. Now for the receiving. Chris Conley led the team in receptions and receiving yards. Odell Beckham got their only touchdown, 6-yard reception. And now for the Saints, Adam Humphries, 46 yards. Cole Beasley, 30. Antonio Brown, 48 and a touchdown. 48 for Joseph Faria as well. So Faria and Antonio Brown led the team in receiving yards. And James Starks also had a good passing day. Good catching day. And now for the defensive stats. For tackles, 5 for David Harris. 10 total tackles for David Harris. 2 tackles for loss by David Harris. A sack for James Harrison. No interceptions this time. But all that matters is we're going to the Super Bowl. So guys, if you enjoyed this NFC Championship game, like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help. I'd appreciate it a lot. And next week, we are going to the Super Bowl. And we are facing the San Diego Chargers. So yeah, guys. Until next time, I will see you next week.